Yeah, there's something that I try to explain to people that a lot of people don't seem to understand. I think it's something that you have to be from the South to understand. I'm from the state of Kentucky, and I want to give an explanation right now. It's the difference between the rich white supremacists in power and the poor, broke, white trash white supremacists. When I explain to people, the greater percent of the ones that's put their little hoods back on and their little Nazi suits and they're running around white power and all that stuff, those are the poor black white trash, trailer trash white supremacists that we don't even need to worry about. They're not leaving their little white trash areas. You'll never see them coming through the streets of Chicago or New York, LA, attacking black people. They're just gonna sit in their little white trash towns, shoot deer and stuff, and say, "Oh, if hell was a nigger," and all that kind of shit. And those are the ones that's angry. When I explain that to people, when I say that our battle is with a racist white supremacist system, I'm making reference to the ones in power, like the difference between like a white supremacist like Mitch McConnell and the white supremacists like Joe Bob. There's a difference between the two. And Mitch McConnell don't care no more about Joe Bob than he cares about us. That's what kills me about them voting for rich white Republicans. They're living in their little white trash towns. They're collecting food stamps and welfare and getting all the little government assistance checks. Ain't living no better than the people in the ghetto or whatever in the hood are living. But they vote for rich white Republicans. I've tried to explain that to some of them. I'm like, they're like, "Oh, Trump's about the working man. He's going to get us back." Like, Trump don't give a fuck about you. He don't care no more about you than he care about me. And none of them rich white supremacists care no more about him. And these angry, I get these angry white supremacists all the time. You make reference to white privilege because they think when I'm talking about white privilege, I'm talking about money. That's not what I'm talking about when I'm saying white privilege, but they get hostile. Nigger, I don't want to hear shit about no white privilege. I grew up in a one-room trailer with my 12 brothers and sisters. My pa died when I was 13 for drinking too much moonshine. I've been working in the coal mines since I was 15, taking care of my 12 brothers and sisters, my mom, my papa, my mama. Okay, I get it. I understand. All white people ain't rich. And that's what I try to explain to a lot of people when I say, like, these rednecks with the little sheets and stuff on, the greater percent of them ain't they're no concern to us. They're like, "Oh, well, those same rednecks they're our police and our judges." No, they're not the ones I'm talking about. No, they don't leave the trailer. They're in the trailer park on meth and crack and heroin and just sitting around collecting food stamps and white power and shit. And like I said, they so stupid. They're welfare recipients and poor and broke, but they vote for rich white Republicans thinking that these rich white Republicans give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about them. They don't care no more about them. They're like a disgrace to them. They don't care no more about them than they were about us. So they're going to be just as disappointed. I know there's a lot of y'all out there, when Obama got elected, y'all thought y'all was going to have a deed for 40 acres in the mailbox and a mule on the front porch. And now Obama didn't do anything for blacks and all that stuff or whatever. I don't share that disappointment because I wasn't looking for all the same things. I was never naive enough to think that he was going to have enough power to be the black man's savior and all that. But I hear a lot of y'all out there, Obama didn't do anything for black people or whatever. But don't worry. When all this Trump shit is over with, them same poor, broke rednecks with their little hoods on and with their neo-Nazi shit on or whatever, when all this Trump shit is over with, they're going to be talking the same thing. They're going to be just as disappointed. They're going to be like, "Why Trump didn't do shit for white power?"